my version of a delicious pot roast. So what we have here is we're going to put our pan on extremely high heat because we're going to brown it on both sides. So now what we have here is a 2.5 pound chuck roast. And what we did is we just let it come up to room temperature for about the past 20 minutes. We're going to get lots of seasoning on it. We'll put some salt, just like this. Some salt and some pepper. And this is such a great recipe because you brown it, you put all your vegetables in, and then you leave it alone for 3 hours. And put that in there. Some onion powder and some garlic powder. Just like this. And we're going to flip it over. Actually, we're going to let this heat up. Really hot. We're going to put a couple of drizzles of olive oil, about 2 tablespoons. Just enough to coat the bottom. So we're going to flip this over. We're going to go ahead and season the other side as well. This is a good good looking piece of meat here. This looks really good. And it's going to be so tender and it's going to fall apart. I promise. Alright. Make sure you get lots of seasoning on here. This is getting nice and hot. Even screaming hot. Perfect. So now, that's hot. We're going to go ahead and put this baby in here to get nice and brown on each side. So while that is browning up, we are going to cut all of our vegetables. What we have is we have 1 stalk of celery. Just going to cut off the bottom and a little bit of the top. Yeah, we can leave that on. Just going to make big chunks of this. Just like that. We want it really big and chunky. I mean, you can eat these vegetables, but they're mainly for the flavor. You really want the flavor of them. It's cooking away nicely. So we have about 3 carrots that we already went ahead and peeled. And big old chunks. Just like that. Because this is going to be in there for 3 hours, but so if you chop them too thin, they're going to get really mushy. You don't want that. No one wants mushy vegetables. Ooh, it smells good already. So now we have 4 onions. Go ahead and chop these babies up. We're just going to quarter these. This is all for the flavor. Beautiful. We're just going to chop it. Perfect. Let's see how this is looking. Ooh, a little bit longer. You don't want to cook your meat, you just want to brown it. Because it's going to be in there for about 3 hours and it's really going to cook it then. So you want to make sure you just brown it on each side and don't keep it in there too long. We can turn it here. Let's go ahead and turn it. Smells delicious already. Keep chopping up all of our stuff. So now I'm also at the bottom of it. We're going to put in some fresh rosemary, oregano, and thyme, and we're going to take off the stem. But if you don't have those, don't feel like you can't do this recipe because this is only for flavor. You can really add the dried ones if you have them, or you can just add nothing at all, really. So don't feel obligated to have those. I just like it because it gives it some really good flavor in there. Ooh, that smells so good. Go ahead and turn it on the sides too. You want it brown on it. All the parts. See how this is looking over here. A little tiny bit longer. That's a big piece of meat too, huh? Great for leftovers. Now, I've been asked if I can put potatoes in this, but I wouldn't because they get too mushy. But if you want to try it, go ahead. Go ahead. I didn't tell you you couldn't. I'm just saying they're going to get too mushy. I would do it on the side, maybe some roasted acorn squash with it. Yeah, that's what I think. Oh, if you want that recipe, go to my sides. It'll be there. Because this is a really great, like, fall meal. You know, you have your root vegetables, you have all the good stuff that everyone loves around the holidays. Go ahead and turn this on side now. Look at that. Perfect. You can see we're not really cooking it, we're just searing the outside. Alright, last one. Oh, that smells so good. Now after this cooks, or after this browns on each side, we're going to take it out. We're going to add all of our vegetables and everything in. Get those nice and sauteed, and we're going to put that on it with a can of tomatoes and a can of beef broth. And it's going to be perfection when it's done cooking. I love stuff like this that you can just leave it alone for a couple hours. Look at that. Alright, last side here. Woo! Trying to get me. The onions are kind of getting to my eyes a little bit. Alright, that is good. So let's take out our meat. And let's turn this down just a little bit, about medium. We're going to add all of our vegetables in. Add our vegetables. It smells so good. As we would call this in culinary school, our mirepoix, which is onion, celery, and carrots. Let's go ahead, put that in there. Mix around and all that goodness. Smells great. We're going to add just a little bit of salt, help along with it, kind of bring out some of the moisture. Maybe a little bit of pepper too. I love pepper. Huge pepper girl. Right, this is looking good. So now you're going to get our herbs. We're just going to take, if you want to just throw it in there like this, you can. Then you have to go fishing for the stock. And if you ever saw my spaghetti and meatballs one, you know that sometimes you burn yourself. So you might not want to do that. Go ahead and take this out of the stem. I'm using about 2 small stems of oregano, or 1 big one. Ooh, it smells so good. We have some nice thyme. Actually, you know what? We'll just throw the whole stems and thyme in there. Doesn't matter. And also, I recommend that if you are using gas like I am, we have, if you can't see, we have one burner that's extra small. And that's one that you want to put it on for 3 hours or else it's going to burn everything. And that would be bad. Alright, so those are starting to get nice. You go ahead and put all this in. All of the nice herbs in there. I'm going to come over here and see it. Go ahead and put those babies in there just like that. And then, now you're going to add our 14-ounce can of beef broth and our 14-ounce can of petite cut tomatoes. Go ahead and add that in there. Ooh. There we go. It's being really loud. Perfect. So let's go ahead and nestle all that in there. Kind of mix around the flavors. Beautiful. Look how rustic this looks. I love this kind of cooking. And now, put this right in there. Just like this. You don't want to really braise it. You just kind of want to put it on top of it. Just like that. You know what we do now? Put a lid on. Move it to the back burner over here on low. Ooh, I need some of these. Put it on here. And see you in 3 hours. Alright, it's been 3 hours. And we're going to go ahead and take this out. Oof. It looks really good though. Hope it tastes good. Sure it will be. So let's go ahead. I'll need 3/4 minutes. Find a big 4th, that'd be nice. I did, okay. Let's go ahead. apart. Whoops. That's okay. We like when it falls apart like that. Look how delicious that looks. See, making a roast is so easy. Anyone can do it. There we go. Look at that. A nice roast. I hope you like it.